Today we're reconnecting to purpose through personal vision. And the reason why is because leaders often feel like they're achieving external success, but they lack a deeper sense of fulfillment, which leaves them to question their purpose. And so what it feels like is this. You're doing the work, you're accomplishing the tasks at work every day, you're getting it done. You're putting forth the effort, and maybe you're enjoying it for the time, but it's not attached to life fulfillment. Like you're built to achieve more, but you're not really doing it because you're focusing on work that's not connected to your purpose. I've been in the military for 23 years. I'm an E8. The top rank is E9. I'm almost there. But I know there's more. I know there's more to me. I'm able to do my job at work and accomplish the tasks and the mission. I'm able to promote. I'm able to make the awards, get the accolades and things like that. I'm still happy. I enjoy it because I find purpose in whatever it is that I'm doing. But I know that I'm built to do more. People who feel connected to a higher purpose are 43% more likely to report happiness than those who don't. And studies show that extrinsic achievements like status and money, they bring short-term satisfaction, but they fail to provide long-term meaning. Because you can get all these things. You can get awards, you can get accolades, all of that. You can get money, you can get status, you can get authority, you can get power. But if they're not attached to a bigger purpose, the sense of fulfillment is not going to last forever. And then here's the reasons why a lot of people feel disconnected. There's 3 root causes. Number 1, misaligned priorities. Spending time on what others expect instead of what resonates with you. When you have a job that's not aligned, this is what you do all day long. You're spending your whole day working for a paycheck, which is fine if that's what you got to do to take care of your responsibilities. But you feel like you're destined for more. And when that happens, you're trapped inside of time constraints. You're trapped in your company's needs. And when you have time to get to what really means the most to you, the day's over, you're tired. During COVID, I worked at home for a year and a half. And when I got back to normal work, I realized this, and it was very clear. That year and a half, I got to spend the majority of my day doing what's important to me. But when I got back to work, the mission became number 1, and I took the back seat. The second thing is burnout. When you're overcommitting to activities that drain you. So if the first one, misalignment, applies to you, then burnout only compounds things because now you're doing what your job requires and not what aligns with you. And then you're also overworked. You have too much work coming your way, not enough help. So statistics say that nearly 70% of professionals feel their employers are not doing enough to prevent or alleviate burnout. So if you're a boss, this may be good information for you. As an employee, it's hard to deal with burnout because it's often out of your control. You come to work, and that's just the way that work is. So the third thing is loss of self-reflection. That means you're focusing on external achievements without assessing internal fulfillment. It's only natural to focus on important metrics at your corporation, to focus on what the job needs, and to ensure that you're getting it done and getting it done to the best of your ability. In my line of work, it's important to focus on the mission that we're accomplishing. So everything that we do advances forward, and all of that matters to us 5 days a week, 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day. So those are the goals that I'm aiming to achieve. And it's not about me. It's about the team. So what about me? When can I focus on me? When I get home, I'm focusing on my family, on my wife, and I should. That's the backbone of my life. So when do I focus on myself? And statistics say that leaders who spend over 10 minutes a day focusing on their values report greater clarity and connection to their purpose. And when you do, you need an actual vision to focus on. Otherwise, what are you really focusing on? And so how do you create this personal vision, which is the purpose of what I'm talking to you about today? What really matters to you beyond accolades, beyond external validation? What really, really matters? I realized that I had a love for coaching. I realized where I've been and where I'm at now and how much I've learned along the way. And I understand that we all have a story. We all have experiences. And we can use who we are and what we experience to help other people. And I learned that when you help others for a living, it generates fulfillment. That stimulates purpose. And it becomes income, which then can sustain your life by simply helping others with your natural abilities. The second thing is defining impact. What legacy do you want to leave? Who do you want to help? And how? And number 3 is visualize fulfillment. What does a deeply meaningful day look like for you? When you write down your life goals, it increases the likelihood of achieving them by 42%. People who set intentions focused on their strengths and passions are more likely to experience sustained motivation, meaning motivation that sticks with you over the course of time, something you look forward to most of the time. Not always. Of course, you're going to have bad days. Of course, you're going to not want to do something sometimes. But you're always fulfilling what means the most in life to you versus fulfilling what means the most to your boss. So what happens when you realign with your purpose? You start your work knowing that your actions matter. Your leadership then inspires other people because your authenticity is contagious. You ever seen leaders who speak to a crowd and everyone knows they're not really convicted about the things they're saying? It feels like they're just rambling and they're just saying things that they're just towing the line, as they say. They're just saying things they're supposed to say, but not what's really on their hearts. When you're aligned with your purpose, you feel a deep sense of fulfillment regardless of external outcomes. Leaders who are connected to a purpose, they see greater team engagement and they report higher overall performance. And purpose-driven individuals are 63% more likely to persist in their goals. And to think that most of us are not driven by our purpose, but our need to bring home a paycheck. It takes work to change this, but the work might be worth it. So here's the takeaway exercise for you. Spend 15 minutes journaling on this prompt. If I had no fear, judgment, or constraints, what would I want my life to look like? How can I start moving forward toward that today? I want my life to be financially free. I want to spend every day doing only what I choose to do because it fulfills me and it fills my cup. I want to live in a house that's perfectly comfortable for me and my family. And I don't want money to be an issue preventing me from purchasing, traveling, or doing anything. It might seem like work for the sake of work to journal, but journaling has been shown to improve mental clarity and emotional well-being by as much as 53%. So my goal is that we're going to solve the pain of disconnection by guiding you to uncover your unique purpose and align your actions with it. It's time to take action right now. Do it scared. Whether you're ready or not, just go.